Hello, guys, and again, a very good morning. And this is Humble Discussions. You're with me, Shine, and we are back with the part two of today. We wanted to cover everything that was going on in the world of football as well as English Premier League, of course. Why not? So, we will go ahead and see what are the hot and spicy news has been brewing up on the deadline day. So some really big signings coming in on the deadline day. Some of them not finalized yet, but a lot of rumors about it. And the sources are true. Like, the sources are not really absurd. The sources are pretty reliable about a lot of transfers that will be coming in today. Transfer window closes midnight, so for India I think it'll be like 5 hours. We'll have a stretch. So 5:30 in the morning, I think transfer window closes for India, and everywhere else I think 12 midnight. For Europe, 12 midnight. So that is the time that we are going to follow, 12 midnight. So 11:59 tonight in Europe, transfer window closes. So some of the signings that have been coming in are really exciting, for the world of football. Ajax, Ajax have kind of found a replacement. I will not say an out and out replacement, but I think they have, yes, they have finalized it. Ocampos has signed for a season long loan, and he has signed from Sevilla, of course. So that is a, I don't know if that is what you call a replacement, or is that a signing that you would want, more or less. Not sure if he's as good a replacement for Anthony, or something that the club will be happy with, but not a lot of choices that the club had, not a lot of players available in the market that fit the Dutch club's profile. So Campos can prove to be a good signing, because so from what's available and what will suit Ajax and which player would want to go to Ajax, I think Ocampos is not a bad deal. I did follow a couple of his games, last season, but that's about it. I don't even know a lot about him, because last season I did see like couple of games where he was playing here and there. Of course, he's a winger, but that's about it. I don't know much about Ocampos, to be honest. But as a winger, as someone whom Ajax can rely on, I am doubtful if Ajax will do, if Ajax have made an upgrade. Definitely not an upgrade, but definitely a replacement, because they could not go with Hakim Ziyech. Chelsea would not lower the price, and Ajax, I don't know why they did not want to spend money. They've got lots of money from us, over 150 million, if you have to count, just from us, by the way, right? So Ocampos, again, good deal. That is done. Deal done, and he's in Ajax. He has already signed the contracts for a season long loan. Second big signing that can happen, right? This has not been done yet. The paperworks are in progress. Fabrizio Romano has reported numerous times about this one player. This is Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. He is on the verge of signing a contract with London rivals of his former club, which is Chelsea. Not the first time someone is ditching Arsenal to join Chelsea, taking a route from Barcelona, if you know what I mean, wink wink. Not the first time. So Arsenal might be used to it. Not that they were really fond of Aubameyang towards the later half of his stint. They were fed up of Aubameyang's antiques inside the club, within the club. They were the ones who terminated the contract. They were the ones who removed him from captaincy. So I don't think this time around will be a lot of problems with adjusting about another player joining their rival club after taking a detour from Barcelona. I don't think this will be much of a blow for Arsenal, a huge blow for Arsenal. This will not be, because Arsenal are doing great in the league, right? They are probably one of the two best teams in the league right now, including Man City and Arsenal. Arsenal is the only club that has maintained a 100% win record, by the way. Inevitable much? Who knows? Is the Invincibles inevitable? I don't know. If it is, we might witness history, dude. If we can see Leicester City winning the league, in the recent past, Arsenal going undefeated, who knows, dude? Undefeated, or they're winning games, dude. They're not losing. They're not doing shit, and that is something to worry for everyone in the league. They're just playing like champions. So anyway, Aubameyang will be coming in. The deal might be done soon. A part of the deal is Marcus Alonso going to Barcelona and 10 million cash also that is being spent by Chelsea for Aubameyang's arrival. So that might happen. Chelsea a desperate need for a striker, because Havertz and Mount completely garbage. I don't want to be rude, but they are garbage right now. They're completely out of places. They can't finish. They haven't scored anything. They're keeping a clean sheet as strikers, so they have to go, or they have to be replaced, or they need someone who can at least tuck the ball in the back of the net. Can't rely on Sterling flying in from wings and finishing and scoring goals at the same time. You can't expect one player to do everything, right? So Sterling will be a good recruit throughout the season, but they need a finisher. Maybe Aubameyang can help, but again, he's an aging player. Maybe they can juice out 1.5 years from him, maybe 2 if lucky, but that's about it. So maybe the deal will be done tonight. We'll see a lot of hype around Aubameyang's arrival in Chelsea. And because the players' terms are agreed, only the clubs are trying to sort out a proper structure for the contract. That will happen. I hope that happens, so that we can see another banter between the two London clubs. Anyway, another signing that might happen, right, is Chelsea have bid for Edson Alvarez, right, for Ajax, and the bid is about 50 million. And if Ajax let another player go, I think their coach will go on a strike and he'll just leave immediately. He was so pissed at Anthony leaving. He was already pissed at so many players leaving, right? And then again, Anthony happened. He was public. He was very public, saying in media and everywhere else. He was very public when he said that it's all about money. In this point of time, and people need to accept it, and even he accepted it, but he was very sad that there was nothing under his control and he had no powers in the transfers and players outgoings. He expected Anthony to stay. He was also reportedly saying that Anthony is not for sale. He will come back to Ajax and start playing games, and he will stay with the squad for this season at least. That did not happen. Anthony went on a strike and he left. And he's with us right now. He will be signing the contract, I think, by today. Medical is of course done. But anyway, if Ajax let one more player go, dude, it is going to be a mayhem in the camp. And I don't think Ajax will be prepared for it, even though they got a replacement for Anthony. But I don't think that is what Ajax would have expected as a replacement. They were going after Hakim Ziyech, but that did not happen. The coach will be furious. The icing on the cake from a negative point of view will be if they cannot perform to their potential and to their limits, and the coach gets sacked because of how disoriented his current squad is for Ajax. So if Chelsea are successful enough with this bid of 50 million, that's too much money anyway. 50 million pounds is a lot of money, and if Edson Alvarez is also joining Chelsea, then I think this will be really difficult for Ajax, but it will be great for English Premier League. Why not? We'll get more, we'll see better players joining better teams. And Chelsea do need, to be honest, Chelsea do need a lot of depth in their squad, and also not even depth, they need first team players at this point of time. So Aubameyang and Edson Alvarez are the two things that that Chelsea are focusing on. Arsenal at this point of time, they were going after Neto and Tielemans. I'm not sure if that is what's happening right now. There's not a lot of news about it. Okay, that may happen. Final day, something might pop up and players might just switch from here and there. But mostly these are the news that can be focused on at this point of time. And one real important news that just came in from David Ornstein as I speak, where he says there has been interest for Cody Gakpo, right? United slipped out of the race. They did not want to continue hunting for another, kind of winger, forward kind of a, profiled player. They went out of the race, and now Southampton and Leeds are interested in him. So a bid around 25 to 30 million will be a bid, from the clubs. I think they are already bid. So, but PSV will not let the player go. And I think if it is about PSV not letting the player go, I think it's more about the player not choosing the clubs that have, offered, the bid. That has placed that have placed an offer before Gakpo. So I don't think he was really interested to come to Man United. He was, even in public to ESPN and other sources, he did say that his future was kind of a jigsaw puzzle right now, and he was not sure. So, and that time the interest was from Man United. So if Man United were the only club that were after Gakpo, and he said that means he wanted to go to United, right? He wanted to come to us. So right now, I don't think United are in the race, and since PSV are also reluctant on selling him, I think there must have been talks between Gakpo, his agents, and PSV, and I think they would have settled at a part where they got to know United will not be coming for him anytime soon right now because they got Anthony. So the club decided maybe they don't want to sell him after all, and the player was also not interested to leave PSV for a club like Southampton or Leeds. Understandable, he's pretty prolific as a striker, but sometimes it's better to join a mid-table club, or maybe a club that is not fighting for places in the league, and then show your mettle. And then the very next season a top team signs you. That has happened with a lot of players, and I will not. I'm not joking when I say names like Carlos Tevez, Riyad Mahrez. These are a few of the names where high-profile players were coming in and they did perform well for their mid-table club. They were outstanding for their clubs, and then they just got picked up by bigger clubs, and that happened. So maybe Gakpo could have followed that route, but that is not going to happen. The PSV management has come out to say that they will not sell Gakpo. Maybe it's about the club preferences that he's getting right now. So Gakpo will not be sold. Chelsea, again, the couple of huge bids that they are going through, the talks are still positive, that they are going in, that the deals are progressing, but that has to come to a close really soon, because we only have around 17 hours left in the window. Again, the De Jong saga, I will not go into that a lot. There might be something, because every time I am on social media, De Jong is always trending, right? It's always trending. Something or the other happened. He's coming to London, he's doing this, he's doing that, he's out with his girlfriend, he's I don't know, choosing Liverpool in front of United. He's choosing Chelsea and ditching United and Liverpool both. So there are a lot of news coming in from a lot of reporters. Till the deal happens with any club, I'm not going to comment on it. And just to make sure, I wanted to emphasize on the fact, if he will not go to Liverpool for sure, because Liverpool cannot pay his wages. If at all any club can afford him right now, might be United, and it might be Chelsea, right? No one else is going to afford his wages, and he will not go to any other club. He will not take a pay cut to join Liverpool for sure. That is not going to happen. So if till the point the deal has happened, or it has been reported that there has been some sort of movement in the players' camp. I don't think that will happen. United have always said that they will be ready to buy De Jong as soon as the opportunity arrives. Even Ten Hag in the interview said yesterday that, as a top team, they'll always be, always will have to be available for a lookout if there is an opportunity, and they will sign player if they get an opportunity. That is what he said. He insisted on the fact that he's happy with the squad that they have, and he wishes, and he does not wishes, he intends, and he focuses on the part where he says this is the squad that will play till January. So no outgoings. That is what he meant. Amad Diallo did go outside. He wasn't outgoing. He went to Sunderland. But except for that, there's nothing that will change according to him. But he also added that when a reporter asked him about will they not sign anyone in this transfer window, will there be no movement after Dubravka, no incomings after whatever happened with Dubravka, after Dubravka happens, will there be no movement as expected on deadline day? So he said, maybe not, but as a top club, you'll always you'll always have to be on lookout, right? So, which is an important takeaway. Something might happen tonight. You go to sleep, you wake up, and Frankie De Jong is holding a United jersey. That might happen, but again, optimism at its very best. And Man City have signed. Man City. I don't know. I at this point of time, I don't even want to comment on Manchester City, anymore. Like they're doing whatever the fuck they want. They're doing whatever the fuck they want. Actually, like even in the transfer market, they're so smart in the transfer market. They're just a different level. Akanji, right? They got Akanji. Manuel Akanji, they got him from Dortmund, and I think they feel that he was a here we go from Romano, right? He did tweet that they have already signed and the deals have been completed and verbal agreement and blah blah blah, everything has been reached. This player, I don't know where he will fit in. I think because of the injury woes and stuff like that, they still want to strengthen and add depth to the squad, which is absolutely outstanding at this point of time, and astonishing that they still want to add depth. Pep Guardiola, he's playing 4D chess with someone from, he's not playing football on this planet. He's playing 4D chess in fucking Jupiter, or maybe, in a different multiverse. He's not here. He's not on this planet when we speak about these types of signings. He still wants. I'm pretty sure the signing that he's going to bring in is like, he'll be great. He'll be great as a centre back as well. Yeah, so again, I do want to go ahead and focus on the part where Man City are really great at what they are doing right now, but I've already made a video that is already out, and that will be, that explains a lot about the current state of Man City and how smart they are in their businesses. Ronaldo will not be going for sure. Ronaldo is playing Europa. Dest has completed a move to fucking AC Milan. Who knew? From United to fucking Villarreal to AC Milan. Not in that order of, the quality of the clubs, but I'm just saying, we never knew that Milan were interested in him. So Dest finally chooses Milan, and he's gone. He's gone now. So, who knows? Who knows what's next and what can happen? What can happen today? We just hope things become really solid, and now the deal that Akanji did complete. I think the final contracts were being prepared last night, so I think they might move ahead today. 17 million euros, again, not a small amount of money for another Premier League talent, which is not really proven talent. So he will finish his medical test today, and he'll be raring to go from next week onwards. Not for this week, at least not for the weekend games. So these are the, you know, very top news that I can think of, and that is coming in. Gakpo will not be going. Ronaldo will be staying. Aubameyang is expected to be a Chelsea player by tonight. Ocampos is in Ajax. I mean, they have already signed Adil Akanji to Man City. What else can I think of? Test to AC Milan. Yeah, mostly these are the signings. Maybe Edson Alvarez can join Chelsea and, you know, help them strengthen their squad, because right now they need players. Chelsea do need players, and they possibly need, you know, attacking players who can score them some goals, because they have great defense and they've been building on the defense ever since. But they do need that, you know, extra X factor for scoring goals. So this will be it for this video, a longer one, but I did also want to focus on all the, you know, incomings and outgoings from clubs. Though this is not all, you know, I did leave a few small clubs here and there behind, but these are the important ones. Might happen today. De Jong might, fingers crossed, might happen. He might just change his mind today. He wakes up and says, I want to go to United. Why not? We are ready. So anyway, this will be it for this video. So please don't forget to, you know, like, maybe comment for better reach, subscribe if you want to follow, of course, and, you know, do that if you like my face and you like what I say. You know, take care, guys. We'll see you in the next one.